Hi everyone, we are now doing a reading for the twin flames for the week ahead. What do you need to know about your twin flame connection for the week ahead between the divine masculine and then the feminine? So thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the divine masculines for the upcoming week? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at angelic.echoes.xo@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe to my channel. It will really help my channel to grow. I would appreciate the support, and it will help me to reach more people, to be of service to more people. Thank you so much. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the divine masculines for the upcoming week? The divine masculines for the upcoming week. Wow. Okay. So what I'm connecting with here is that obviously the divine masculines definitely do love the divine feminine, but there could be delays around coming back together in the week ahead. The divine masculine is obviously still becoming the emperor and stepping into the divine masculine's power to be able to come forward in the right energy, to be able to balance the connection as well with the divine feminine, and to step into the divine masculine's power to be able to take the leap of faith and move things forward, and to be able to stand the ground and also be spiritually awakened to the truth of themselves, their power, their skills, their life, as well as their mission with the divine feminine. So what I'm connecting with here is that there could be delays around coming back together in the week ahead, or some sort of connection in the week ahead. What I'm also connecting with here, which is the second message, is that if your divine masculine is in a partnership, a romantic partnership, or this could even be a partnership with anybody, it doesn't necessarily need to be of a romantic nature. What I'm connecting with here is that your divine masculine is releasing their karmic partner and situation, because your divine masculine is stepping into their power to be able to move things forward. So the Lover's card I'm connecting with here is definitely about releasing karmic cycles, okay? And this could be whatever they're tied to. This could be family also, it could be a partnership, it could be of a romantic nature. They're definitely releasing this and no longer feeling connected to that situation, okay? Because the divine masculine is stepping into their power to be able to move things forward with the divine feminine. So there's a dual message there. For some of you, you could hear from your twin in the week ahead, okay? That's a very possible, that is possible. So, but for some of you, there might be delays. But I'm connecting more with the karmic situation, that there's definitely a release in that the divine masculine is no longer feeling that way about their karmic situation in partnership, because they're becoming the emperor, okay? So let's get further clarity. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, okay, so this makes sense. So yeah, they obviously, in gratitude of the divine feminine, they appreciate the divine feminine. I feel that the divine masculine is also learning about appreciating everything in life and being grateful for everything they do have in life, and noticing the small miracles in their life. But I'm very much connecting with the fact that the divine masculine is very grateful and appreciative of the divine feminine, being patient, the divine feminine shining her light as a feminine energy. When I say her, I'm referring to an energy. And obviously guiding the divine masculine home. And the divine masculine is working on a strategy on how to release themselves from the situation. And that's what I'm connecting with here. So I feel this is more about a karmic situation more than delays anyway. So I definitely feel the divine masculine is working on a strategy in the week ahead to be able to move things forward, how to release themselves from their situation, and obviously stepping into the emperor energy and power to be able to move things forward, to be level-headed, kind, compassionate, see the truth of the situation, understand who they are as an emperor energy, that masculine power energy, and obviously be fearless and bold to move things forward, okay? Thank you, angels. Any other clarity around this? So we've got change of focus, and we've got rest and reconsider, okay? So it could be also that your twin may not be necessarily focused on you in the week ahead, because they obviously focus on how they can release themselves from the situation, okay? I feel this is about the divine feminine needing to change the divine feminine's focus to allow the divine masculine to do what the divine masculine needs to do. I do also feel that the divine masculine is going to be definitely pondering and spending time in solitude to think their strategy through, and obviously shift their focus into how to actually release themselves from their situation. And I do feel that the more that the divine feminine shifts her focus into what is important to her, and I say her again in a feminine energy, this will help the divine masculine to also come forward. So I do feel that this is about the divine masculine needing to shift their focus on actually solving for what they need to solve for to release themselves from the situation, and could be spending a lot of time in solitude and isolation to be able to come up with a strategy on how to move things forward. And I also feel that there could be still some distractions in the way that the divine masculine needs to obviously move away from. Okay, so I do feel that this could even be about the divine masculine knowing that the divine masculine needs to move away from distractions in order to move things forward with the divine feminine and to step into their power. So yeah, I do feel, and I'm connecting with it more and more, that this is resting and reconsideration or reconsider is about them spending time in solitude to move away from the distractions that is distracting them from achieving their dreams, and coming up with a strategy to actually move things forward with the divine feminine. So that's the energy of the divine masculine for the week ahead. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the divine feminine for the week ahead. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the divine feminine for the week ahead? The energy of the divine feminine. Wow, this one wants to come out for the week ahead. Okay, so we have the moon. This one here. All right, okay. So the divine feminine could be feeling a little bit bored in the week ahead, and also could be going through a transformation in the week ahead, needing to release illusions as well, needing to connect with the divine feminine's higher self, could be deep in emotion and thought, spending a lot of time in connecting with one's emotions, with her emotions as a feminine energy, waiting for a change, wanting a change with the divine masculine, wanting to do something about it. And obviously I feel like the moon energy is also about the divine feminine needing to reflect about seeing again through the illusion, connecting with the heart space to know where her heart actually belongs as a feminine energy, and to be able to look past the illusions. It could even be that, the divine feminine is rather being shown what the divine feminine needs to heal in the week ahead as well, which is because of this death and rebirth energy. So there is a death and rebirth energy for the divine feminines in the week ahead, and take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And when I say divine feminine, for some of you that are same-sex twins, referring definitely to the feminine energy, especially. Even if you're not a same-sex twin, you would know in your dynamic who's the masculine, who's the feminine. But I'm referring to the feminine energy in this instance, or in this reading, or in all my readings rather, when I refer to her and him. So the divine feminine is going through a death and rebirth in the week ahead, which means there's an ending taking place for a new beginning to come in. There's also a transformation taking place here, which is going to surface things to heal, and or the divine feminine is going to be shown what the divine feminine needs to still heal and release and work through, because the moon is also about releasing what needs to go. So it's about releasing this energy of boredom is also what I'm feeling here. Okay, releasing the illusion of things not moving forward, releasing the illusion of boredom as well, as if you can't see what's actually going on because you need to connect with clarity. So I feel that the divine feminine could be also moving to a higher state of awareness through releasing this shadows and discontentment in the week ahead. But I also feel that the divine feminine could be feeling discontent in the week ahead, also because the divine feminine is going through a transformation in the week ahead. So yeah, that's what you need to know. Okay, So what else do you need to know about this? Thank you, angels. Yeah, oh, attachment to the divine masculine. Okay. All right, so this is about, again, really, this is about needing to release attachment to the outcome of the divine masculine coming forward, okay? So you could be feeling deep in your emotion in the week ahead also, because you are, again, being shown what you need to release and heal. You could be feeling bored in the week ahead because, you know, you're feeling discontent, because you're feeling attached to the outcome of your divine masculine coming forward and reaching out to you. And your divine masculine is going to come forward. They're working out a plan, a strategy in the week ahead to release their karmic situations and partnerships. And obviously moving away from distractions and knowing that they need to do something, okay? This is also about needing to release masks. And I feel this is about the divine masculine needing to release themselves from the chains of the mask as well, to be authentic as well. That's what I'm also connecting with here as a second message, which the divine feminine needs to know about, that the divine masculine is working on knowing that they need to release the mask and be authentic and follow their heart, okay? And this is what you need to know, divine feminine. So yeah, it's a dual message there as well. So it's about letting go of the attachment to the outcome, but also knowing that the divine masculine is working on releasing their masks to be able to move things forward and follow their heart as well. And what else do we need to know about the week ahead? Thank you, angels. Wow. All right, so isn't this beautiful? We've got your so this is the throat chakra, and I just spoke about speaking their truth. So this is about the divine feminine obviously wanting communication, okay? And that's why the divine feminine's feeling like this, bored and sad and miserable, connecting, you know, waiting and waiting for communication, and nothing's coming in. And again, you're being asked to release the attachment to the outcome, so that you allow communication to come in. For some of you, I do feel you could receive communication in the week ahead, because there's obviously a transformation taking place as well. So, you know, shifting your focus away from your twin does also help your twin to come forward as well. And yeah, this is also about, I feel the divine masculine is gaining the courage to come forward to definitely speak their truth as the masculine energy, and obviously gaining the strength and courage and being guided to release anxiety and to breathe, to allow this to come in. And obviously the divine masculine seeking answers as well through this, okay? Because we've seen that for the divine masculine earlier. Seeking answers, gaining clarity, needing rest and rejuvenation, seeking the truth, okay? Because I feel that the divine masculine does know the truth, that they belong with the divine feminine anyway. For the divine feminine also, you've been guided to meditate and spend time with your thoughts, to be able to look past the illusion again, release illusions, to see the truth in the situation. That's what I'm connecting with here. To be able to find your own freedom from within, to be able to connect with source as well, which will also help you to release anxiety. You could also be feeling your twin in the week ahead, where you could be feeling your twin's energy about wanting to come forward to communicate. So you could be feeling anxious in the week ahead as well, and you've been guided to breathe, and go out in nature and connect with nature, to be able to center yourself and ground yourself in the week ahead. And that's what you need to know for the week ahead, divine feminine. So in summary, you could be feeling your twin wanting to come forward, but you could also be very sad about the fact that nothing may be moving as well. So there could be, again, I'm connecting with two different energies here. So I do feel the divine masculine wants to come forward and speak their truth and release the masks, to be able to follow their heart and speak their truth, okay? But divine feminine, because you could be going through a transformation in the week ahead, things are going to come up for you to heal. And one of the things is about being bored because you're attached to the outcome of your twin, as if your whole life revolves around your twin, and you're being guided to release that attachment, because there's many other things in your life that's also equally important. One is of being of service to others in whatever shape or form you can, and spreading your light to the world. So I hope this helps. And please do like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I am open for personal readings if you would like a personal reading with me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Namaste. Bye.